Hello, Lorinda Carr here for our August 2022 reading. All right, so we're going to see what Spirit wants us to know for the month, the overall arching vibe. If you're new here, I encourage you to go back and watch all the previous months because it's been a fascinating journey so far. And technically today is actually January 1st, 2022. This is my New Year's look. And so I'm really interested to see how the whole year plays out. Okay, so I'm doing all these all at once just for fun. Okay, so we're going to see, what does Spirit want us to know today for our greatest and highest good? What do we need to be aware of? What's coming? What's going? Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, I love this. This was the first card in a couple months ago, I believe. Ace of Pentacles, a new venture, new job, new financial venture. Now for me, it'll be like a new dance season will start this month. So let's see what goes with that. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Standing your ground, keeping your defenses up. Also continuing the journey of building a fortress. Okay. Wands are about passion and fire and standing your ground. And so the Seven of Wands tells me that we're building something right now. Standing our ground. Knight of Pentacles. This is going after the things we want, because knights are doers. They get on their horse, or in this case, a dragon. They get on their dragon and they fly on off into the sunset and to go after what they want. And Pentacles in the tarot are financial, typically, or at least earthbound, earthly things, things that tangibles. Okay. All right. So the advice, let's see. Advice is King of Wands. Okay. So the King of Wands comes up, and this is standing in your power. Leading from the middle. It's leading by example and being a good mentor and balancing home and work and those finding a good balance between all of it. And then finally, the Two of Wands. Now, I find this really interesting because I know here in January what my future self knows. And there's a lot of things up in the air right now concerning like my dance business, for instance. And last month, there was a lot of shady stuff going on, like a lot of negative things happening, but breaking chains with things and moving forward in a better direction and having the courage to move forward in that better direction. So now I'm interested because if we've broken those chains, we've listened to the signs, we've listened to everything that we should have. And now we've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is new. So that tells me maybe in July, we're able to move into a new studio. Okay, so now, and then as the outcome being the Two of Wands, anytime, like when I was doing all the readings leading up to purchasing, opening our own studio a couple years ago, the wands, the twos and ace, twos and threes of wands kept coming up over and over again. And the Two of Wands is standing, is saying, okay, we've created something. We have this idea. That's the Ace of Wands. And then the two is like, okay, we know we want to end up there. Let's visually create the path. How are we creating the next step? What are we doing for the next step to be able to achieve that goal? Okay, what are we doing to move forward? How do we create this path to get to success, to get to the ultimate thing that we want at the end of all this? Okay. All right, so let's see, since it feels like we're on a journey here with this, let's see what the journey, our soul's journey card tells us. All right, so we're on this journey. We're off to seek fame and fortune because that's what the Knight does. The Knight of Pentacles does. They seek the fame and fortune. And the Two of Wands, we're planning things out. And we have to take charge of our passion, take charge of what we want. And valiant courage, take action with passion. That's funny. Did I not just talk about that? Yeah, getting on the horse and going after it. So whatever this is that you've been working on and cultivating, it's here. It is time. It's time for you to go after it and to really there's just so many signs that say it's go time. You know how like you let things simmer and you let things simmer and you're like, okay, well, it's not quite time yet. Not quite time. We're manifesting. We're working on things. We're going to sit back and see how things go. And now you get the cue, like, let's go. Yeah, it's time. It's go time. It is go time right now. And whether it's like that for us, like the new season of dance, hopefully like in a new building, or whether it's a relationship, or maybe it's a new job for you. Okay. What are we celebrating with this? Whew, abundance. Oh yeah. Take that action and just know that you are going to be the King of Wands. And King of Wands is different from King of Pentacles in the way that wands do things for passion and for things. Yes, there's abundance, but abundance comes in many forms, not just financial. So this is saying embrace everything good and run with it. Yeah, run with it. Have the courage to go after what you're wanting, because there's abundance in it. And it's baby steps. Sometimes it's baby steps, but every step has to be well thought out, well calculated, and know that what you're building is strong, and it's got deep roots. And that's where that Seven of Wands comes in. You know, wands are grounded. They're not just here up the surface, they are in the ground all the way down to the core of the earth. And so this is going to keep you grounded and start and continue to build this this thing that you're working so hard on, and being able to really stand your ground with it. So I'm excited to hear how this plays out for not only myself, but you all, and see what this translates to. Because what I get in my head sometimes isn't always like how it plays out exactly, but it usually plays out somehow. And usually right in line with the vibration overall. So I cannot wait. Please make sure to let me know how it turns out. And I will see you in September. Bye.